The Farm at Lane's End. Chapter 4. Before you listen to the story, please listen to the following keywords. Rashers and eggs means bacon and eggs. 30 grand means 30,000. I'll keep my fingers crossed means good luck. A nightmare is a very bad dream. Before you get going means before you start something. Elevenses is a coffee break, usually about 11 o'clock in the morning. I could eat a horse means I am very hungry. Never mind means it's no problem. Don't worry. And it completely slipped my mind means I totally forgot. Here now is the story. The Farm at Lane's End, Chapter 4. A fish and chips lunch. A great British breakfast, says Dave. You can't beat rashers and eggs. Thanks, Dad. Pour me out another cup of tea, please, says Farmer Ken. I've got to be off soon. I'm going over to Peter Wilson's. Hopefully, he'll agree to 30 grand for his herd. I'll keep my fingers crossed, says Dave. And don't forget, Auntie Becky and Cousin Natalie are coming over to help clean up. How can I forget, says Dave. And Dad, what time will you be home? About lunchtime, says Farmer Ken. What shall we do about lunch? Asks Dave. I'll pick up some fish and chips on my way home, says Farmer Ken. A great idea, says Dave. It's almost 9 o'clock, thinks Dave. I wonder when Auntie Becky and Cousin Natalie will be here. I hope nothing has happened. Having to clean up this mess on my own would be a nightmare. Just at that moment, Auntie Becky and Cousin Natalie arrive. Dave is very relieved and very, very happy. Hello, Auntie Becky. Hello, Cousin Natalie, says Dave. Would you like a nice cup of tea before you get going? Or would you prefer to wait for elevenses? We'll wait for elevenses, says Auntie Becky. We've just had breakfast. My God, what a mess, says Cousin Natalie. Nothing's been done here for days. You're a couple of pigs. You should be ashamed. And where's your father? Asks Auntie Becky. He'll be back just before lunch, says Dave, and he's getting fish and chips on his way home. That's good to hear, says Cousin Natalie. Now then, Dave, says Auntie Becky, go and get on with your work and leave us to get on with ours. We've got very much to do. Auntie Becky, Cousin Natalie, Dad's just phoned. He'll be back in 10 minutes, says Dave. Thank God, says Cousin Natalie. I could eat a horse. I'll lay the table, says Dave. And by the way, Auntie Becky and Cousin Natalie, you've done a great job. I've never seen this place looking so nice. Mum will be happy. Just don't let it get so bad again, says Auntie Becky. Hello, everyone. I'm home, says Farmer Ken. I say, Dad, "Where are the fish and chips?" asks Dave. "Oh, no," says Farmer Ken, "the fish and chips. They completely slipped my mind." "Never mind," says Dave. "I'll quickly pop to the village and get some fish and chips. I'll be back before you know it." "I've got a better idea," says Farmer Ken. "I'm taking you all out for lunch. Becky and Natalie, thanks for your very hard work." "And Mum will be pleased," says Dave. And now, here are some questions. Why is Farmer Ken going over to see Peter Wilson? What time will Farmer Ken be back from Peter Wilson's? What is Farmer Ken bringing for lunch? What does Dave offer Auntie Becky and Cousin Natalie when they arrive? What did Cousin Natalie say when she saw the mess? What did Cousin Natalie mean when she said she could eat a horse? What has Farmer Ken forgotten to buy? And what was Farmer Ken's very good idea? And that's it for this chapter. The Farm at Lane's End was written and read by Nigel A. James.